Hi everyone, it's Mama D here with a life lesson from the Holy Spirit. It's an article that I write for our weekly bulletin at church, and this one was written last week for November 5th's bulletin. It says, healing and growth wasn't and isn't an overnight process. It's not completed yet either. I've had to give some of the same things to God over and over until I finally stopped picking them back up off the altar. At first, the areas that we worked on were ones the enemy pulled out of my past and brought to the present. After a while, I felt safe and strong enough in who God is and how much He loves me to ask Him to show me areas where I haven't walked out of the cell yet, areas the enemy still has a stronghold. I'm so thankful that He only shows me one area at a time and waits until we deal with that one before bringing another one to light. The Holy Spirit showed me this week just how much healing and growth has taken place in me, especially over the last 2 years. A little over a year ago is when I really submitted to God and committed to reading my Bible and praying every day. I let go of some things by giving them to Him because they were just too big for me to keep trying to handle on my own. Some of the things I finally gave Him were from my childhood, and others were decades old. Hurts that I had held on to and allowed the roots of to grow so deep that they affected every aspect of my life. Those events and people affected and shaped me in ways that I didn't even realize. I had given them way too much power. I had allowed the enemy to use them to keep me in a prison cell that Jesus had opened the door to years ago when He saved me. I knew I had been healed and had let go of hurt, fear, anger, and resentment in a lot of areas when I heard news this week that even 2 years ago would have sent me into a tailspin. I most likely would have fallen into the pit of guilt, anger, and shame because my thoughts and reactions would not have been what they were this time. Genuine compassion, forgiveness, and prayer. That showed me the major healing and progress that has been made. And remember, there's enough ugly in the world. Choose Jesus.